Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your special update here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. If you're watching this reading was meant to find you. Please hit the like button, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. Now, this is a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I provide. And remember, Aquarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Two of Cups, love. You're somebody that loves hard. I think that when you really fall in love, when you really sort of go all in on something, there's no stopping you. I feel like there's nothing that you wouldn't do for the people that you love. I feel that this love extends to a lot of people. It's kind of like the people that mean something to you, they get a lot of love, you know. Pets, plants, people, I think. Your community, I think, the world itself really benefits from your care and concern, you know? The people that you love, they really know that you love them, you know? And the question here, I guess, is it working both ways? Are you satisfied with the relationships that you have? Are you feeling like the people that you love you back in the same kind of way? You know, it needs to be reciprocated. A lot of the time, this card it's about self-love, right? It's about how much do you love yourself? How much are you being taken care of? There's a lot of love here. We need to put this card into some context, okay? I wonder if right now maybe you're feeling an especially strong love towards something or someone. Let's take a look. That's powerful, though. The Two of Cups is a very, very powerful card. Our next card is an Ace of Wands. Okay. Interesting juxtaposition with fire and water, yeah. We have a Princess of Swords, a 10 of Swords, a 5 of Swords, and, the world or universe. Okay. Whew, I thought we were going to get more swords. I was going to think that you're kind of being like, you're being surrounded by all this intellectual, mental, left brain kind of energy that's maybe interfering with this inspired love, right? I feel like you feel this very strong love inside of you right now. It's inspiring you to take on the world. It's inspiring you to go out and claim the world. It's making you feel like you can do anything and be anybody, right? It's kind of making you you're kind of floating out here. Right? We don't know which way is up. There's no up or down in outer space, you know. We don't know which way we're pointed. We're just we're spinning, you know. And I mean that in a very good way. I feel like this is a very, very powerful reading for you. I feel like if you haven't experienced this yet, it's coming, okay? By the end of the year, by the end of 2024. This is going to be a month of love for you this December, the next couple weeks. It's going to be extraordinary. Don't let these swords cards interfere with that. See, the Two of Cups, the love, is inspiring you. Ace of Swords. Now you're holding on to this like lightning bolt, and you're thinking, I can do anything. This is the magic wand of this natural sort of power that we have. It's your consciousness, it's your attention, it's your ability to focus, but this is the feeling like you can do anything. You take this and you stick it in that universe card, and this is everything. This is the ultimate fire to earth, sort of spiritual electrical circuit of creation. You stick your wand in that and you're going to create whatever the heck you want. This is the ultimate. Fire to earth. I always talk about that on this channel. Fire to earth being the spiritual electrical circuit of creation. This is that instant act of creation. Fire to earth, heaven to earth, above to below, inspiration to manifestation, idea to action, will to action, impulse to behavior. right? It's that electrical circuit of creation. What gets in the way of that? The human heart and mind. Acts as some sort of impedance or something that prevents this connection, gets in the way, slows it down, distorts it, causes some static, right? Like the wire's not insulated properly, right? And what that means, practically speaking, is that, well, sometimes you have this idea or this inspiration or this impulse to do something or manifest something or to reach some sort of goal or to have some sort of experience. And your heart may be not in it. Your heart may be in this kind of love-hate relationship with it. You don't have that problem. Let's clear that up. You got the love. Okay? So that's fine. And then now that water acts as a superconductor, right, to go from fire to earth. If you really love it, this is going to speed up the process. It's going to be like a magnet. Okay? But the other side of that is the air energy, the confusing thoughts, the doubts, the criticism, the self-criticism, the internal chatter. What do we do with that? Okay? That's something that you have to recognize because it really could interrupt this flow. It could very much interrupt all of this power that you have right now. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Let's put the rest of our cards on deck here and we'll get into it. There's the star. And Aquarius, the star, of course, that is your superpower card. The star is the card that rules the sign of Aquarius. You have the magician here with that magic wand, right? You've got the Two of Swords and the Empress. Oh my gosh, the Empress card too. This is perfect. And even the Two of Swords. Yeah, it's more swords cards, right? Bummer. No, this is perfect. This represents peace of mind. And of course, it's in the position of the difficulty. The only thing preventing you from getting to that Empress life, that big rock candy mountain, that paradise, that best life, that happy life of yours, is your mind doubting you. Doubting yourself, criticizing yourself, looking for excuses, looking for reasons not to do it, staying too focused on what went wrong last time or what happened in the past that sort of, what ruined it last time. And then we start ruminating on this. And then, of course, we start to lose our mojo and we start getting depressed, So the only thing preventing you from the magician, and this is another example of our fire to earth electrical circuit of creation, because this is the magician creating the ideal life, creating the happy life, right? The magic to create that paradise, that big rock candy mountain. The only thing preventing you is that mental energy. So the obstacle here is peace of mind. That's what the Two of Swords is, peace. It's peace of mind. It's your ability to sleep at night. Okay? We have to find a way to turn all this mental chatter around, not necessarily turn it off, because, that's a highly advanced meditative practice, turning off the mental chatter. Trust me, people work years to just be able to slow it down or quiet down that mental chatter, okay? We're not looking to quiet it down. What we're looking to do is redirect it into a positive framework, to start using it for our own benefit rather than for our detriment, okay? Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. Well, this card just insisted, and it's the High Priestess. Trusting your intuition. The High Priestess is Major Arcana number 2. The Empress is Major Arcana number 3. The Empress is showing you the way, saying, follow me this way in between the pillars. That's how you get to the Empress. That's why we've got the pomegranates in the back, okay? So the High Priestess is the intuition, not the mental energy. All of this thinking is not going to get you there. What's going to get you there is having faith in your destiny, having confidence in yourself, trusting your intuition. This is our mystery card, Alien Simon Mork Ripley, right on top. We're not going to look at that card until the end. It will tie everything together. All right? Put your predictions for that card down in the comments. Let's take a look around the room. We do have major, 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 then we got an extra one there. Very good major arcana energies. Okay. In some ways, the ace is a seed of willpower. It's the seed of the idea, the inspiration. And even with the universe card, sometimes it says that we don't quite know what we want. We know we can do anything, and we know that anything is possible. That doesn't help us narrow it down. I think some of the problem that is here in the past has been your inability to really focus on the one thing. You know you're magic, right? Just like my coin here from Halloween says, don't forget, you are magic. You know that you are the magician, but sometimes we just don't know what to wish for. We don't know what to will. We don't know what to manifest, you know? So I think that's been a little bit of a problem in the past, but I think primarily what's going on here is that these swords cards are trying to just keep you stuck with what happened in the past, the 10 of swords. Something didn't work out. We've all been there where we've had, and we put all of our eggs in one basket. Basket goes missing. Basket falls down. Basket gets dumped out or stolen or whatever, and it's gone. We've all done that, right? What the rest of the swords cards here are trying to get you to do is not forget this. Trying not to let you, saying like, you'll never live this down. You'll never go on to do anything great. Remember last time you tried? It was terrible, right? And we do that to ourselves. I don't think there's anybody around you that's telling you, oh, you suck, you can't do it. Our biggest enemy, our worst enemy is usually our own mind, okay? And this willpower and this Two of Cups, it's sort of that right brain activity. It's just sort of that love, that will, that desire, that urge, to go after something. Whether it's a romantic thing, a career thing, a hobby, a sport, whatever, right? Whatever you're doing. It could be that romantic thing. It could be a soulmate situation. But if your mind won't let you forget how badly it ended last time, you're never going to have the belief, the attitude, the perspective, the trust to go after it this time. And this is why this reading is so powerful. There's a powerful force connecting you to the past. Spirit saying that you have to let go of what happened last time, what happened that didn't work, what that crash and burn was. In some ways, it doesn't matter anymore. Of course, you want to learn from that, and that's what's going on with the Princess of Swords, trying to learn from what happened back here. But what this Five of Swords is doing is keeping you here and making you believe that this is all you are. Okay? This may not have worked out very well. Okay? In fact, it may have been terrible. But that's not who you are. The Five of Swords is trying to get you to believe that you are this. Okay? Spirit wants you to move away from that. Spirit says we've got to let go of something from the past if we're gonna go into the future and pursue whatever this new thing is, whatever this powerful love. Like I feel like literally you're falling in love with something, or you already have. Someone or something. It's a powerful driving force. But what else is powerful is the way our mind will keep us tethered to the past, right? Like we're chained to it and we can never get out of it. And we can never let it go. And it's going to prevent us from really reaching out and grabbing what is meant for us. What you know is your destiny. This is your superpower card. And remember the star. The Princess of Swords, like I said, is looking back at that 10 and thinking, okay, I need to learn my lesson, of course. What you didn't learn about yourself is that you're worthless, that you can't do any better, that this was the best you could do and it was a big pile of you know what. Don't take that lesson in. You know what I mean? Don't let that Five of Swords convince you or teach you that you're a piece of bovine excrement. Okay? That's not the lesson we're supposed to learn here. We're supposed to look at this and say, okay, what didn't work out? Was I maybe not really into it? It's kind of like saying in that last, fire to earth spiritual electrical circuit of creation, what was interfering? Was it my mind? Was it my heart? Did I not really want it? Was there something, was it just not really a reasonable thing that I wanted to do? Like, we have to learn those kinds of things. Maybe even in more detail. Okay, you can't tie the red wire to the black wire, something like that. It doesn't work. Don't do it, right? So we have to kind of look at it in a technical way and say, what did I do wrong? And how could I learn that lesson and take that with me into the future so I can make this one really, really work, But the Five of Swords kind of won't let us do that. The Five of Swords is that part of our minds that tries to keep us down. Okay, that we're sort of defeating our own efforts before we even start. It's that mental chatter. I can't do it. I'm not going to do that again. Last time I did, I don't want to go anywhere near another car because last time I tried to fix a car, I totally broke it, It was terrible. It's kind of like when I tell you, I tried to make my wife, it was a few months ago, I think was it for this birthday or maybe the birthday before? I tried to make her a sour cream raisin pie because we had it at a little place here around town. It was delicious, and I said, I'm going to make it for her. It was horrible, inedible. I don't know what the hell I did wrong, but it was disgusting, make you want to vomit, right? And then for a while there, I was just saying, I don't want to cook anymore. I'm done. I'm not good at it, All these things that I know aren't true, because I've cooked before. I sort of know how to do it. I've made things that are sort of tasty, at least we think so. But for a while, it was just, I'm bad at cooking. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't care. I don't want to cook anymore. I'm just going to eat sandwiches. I can't be trusted to boil water anymore. I'm no good at it. I suck. Okay. That was the Five of Swords. And anytime, I maybe would be like, oh, maybe I want to cook. I can feel inspired. I want to cook something. No, you don't. You don't want to do that. Right. So what we have to do then, we know we have this internal chatter. We have to try to take control over it. And that's partly what we can do with this Ace of Wands, is we can start to control the mental chatter. And when we find ourselves saying, no, you don't want to cook anymore, you're terrible at it, don't even step foot in the kitchen, you can't even freeze ice, or freeze water, I guess, into ice, don't do it, right? What we have to do in those moments is try to get a handle on that, try to grab a hold of those thoughts, and just repeat those positive sort of affirmations to ourselves that I can do this, I'm good at it, I'm going to keep going. I know what I'm doing. I can learn. I can grow. I'm not the same person I was yesterday. We've got to try to get a hold on these thoughts and put a positive. We need to let Spirit take the wheel. We need to put Spirit back on top. Let's do a quick affirmation card. Language of flowers. Health. Focus on all parts to make the whole. Okay. Focus on all parts, right? So start looking at the things that you did right. Stop looking at all the things that went wrong last time and start thinking about all the ways in which you have grown, which you love yourself, what you're capable of, the things that you did right in the last, maybe that last situation wasn't even your fault. Maybe I'm sure there's a lot of blame to go around everywhere, but try to focus on those things that you did right. Look at the whole picture. Okay, maybe the timing was off. Maybe there was distance. Maybe it was the location. Maybe it was just too many things going on. You had things going on. They had things going on. It wasn't the right time to invest in that thing, So we got to get a handle on that. And then we get to our universe card, our world card, the manifestation, the complete and perfect manifestation of your will. Like I said, this is the most powerful expression of that fire to earth electrical circuit of creation. So the world card, this is you creating this new world. That whatever it is that you're in love with, it's going to manifest perfectly for you. You've got to get a handle on your thinking, that mental chatter, and you've got to try to let go of what happened in the past that's sort of tying you down or still chains you down when you're trying to reach for your biggest goals here. Right? What is this going to be for you? This thing that you love, this inspiration that you have, what is it going to look like? Aim high. Aim really, really, really high. Okay? And now we're going to talk about the path of the serpent. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It is totally free. It doesn't cost anything. All right. Your star card, this is your superpower card. I feel like you're somebody who has a good sense of your own destiny. Okay? This, I think, is something that you know intuitively. You know that this is what you're supposed to do. It's just a matter of getting away from those. It's like the swords or those evil pirates that are chasing you. You've got to get away from them. Okay? Follow your starlight. You're navigating by your star. Keep following that star. All right? The magician, in terms of your environment, in terms of your relationships, we always strive to become the very finest magicians that we can be. And the star really shows us the way, because the star will illuminate those areas of our lives where we do have knots of karma, where we do have these sort of complexes and tendencies and these little buttons that get pushed and these things that we've got to work on. Once we start working on those things, we become a better and better magician. We start improving, we start leveling up our skills at manifestation. The magician is all about controlling the thoughts. If you can control your thoughts, then you can control your life, right? And sometimes it really is just a matter of will. If we have the will to do it, then we can control our thoughts and we can stop talking down to ourselves and we can start talking ourselves up. You know, let's start really talking ourselves into this excitement, into this enthusiasm. Okay? And then we're sort of off and running, manifesting this, pursuing this relationship or whatever this is, and you can sleep well at night. You're going to sleep like a baby, right? Because you're not haunted by these things anymore. Because these things, you've come to understand what they are and what their effect was and is still. They're not going away, but you've learned a way to deal with them. And you're going to sleep like a baby at night because you're following your intuition. You're not letting the chatter of your mind hold you back from pursuing this perfect existence. See, the universe card, this is kind of like that perfect life, but it's not manifested yet. This is it now. It's real. It's here. This is your best life. Okay? Let's look at this mystery card. What is it? I want to see a 9 of Cups, obviously. I want to see happy. I want to see, joy. A 6, 9, 10 of Cups. If you have a prediction, please put it in the comments. Let's see what we have. Well, it's a 10 of Swords, reminding us that if we don't pursue this, if we let our doubt get the best of us, if we let our thoughts sort of demotivate us, we're only harming ourselves, right? We know how that's going to go. I know what it's going to be like if I don't try. We're stabbing ourselves in the back. We are betraying our own destiny. But if we wrestle with it with our thoughts, if we struggle against the doubt and the criticism and we go forward, then we have the potential to manifest this best life. Then it's possible. If we don't, if we just lay ourselves low, if we are defeated by our very own mind, then there is a 0% chance you're going to succeed, right? If you don't try, 0% chance you're going to succeed. And that is something that we do to ourselves. Think about how many opportunities are sort of wasted, how many things we don't do because we've talked ourselves out of it, because we've convinced ourselves that we're not capable of it, we're not smart enough, we're not tall enough, we're not skilled enough. All of these things we can adapt to, we can figure it out, we can work, that's the magician, the adaptability, right? The ability to learn and grow. Now, if you look at that 10 of Swords back there, if you didn't learn anything, well, you're not going to grow. You're going to have the same result. But the magician here, this is saying that you're developing skill. You're growing every minute. Your energy is fluctuating and flowing and expanding. So this is not the same thing as it was last time. Maybe it feels like it. Maybe your mind is trying to say, nope, this was just like the last one. I'm not going to do it again. Okay? Coming up against the same problem, let's say. Well, you're different. The magician is different. Your skill level has changed, right? You've adapted to the situation a little bit. But if we don't go forward, we're guaranteeing that we're guaranteeing failure. There's a 100% chance of failure if you don't. And see, there's all these swords in our back there. We put them there. So this is sort of a, maybe it's a little bit of negative motivation, right? It's saying if you don't do it, you're going to regret it. Yeah, if you don't pursue whatever this love is, you're going to regret it. Anyway, we're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, there is a link up top. There's a link down below. New readings for Aquarius, usually Thursday and Sunday. I feel like this was kind of a urgent thing for the end of the year. Yeah. Be sure to watch both of your readings. Okay, they'll still be on Thursday and Sunday. Leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.